Hello, Shiloh. Shiloh is our new puppy dog, and we got her 8 days ago. She's 33 months old, and she's really working out well. And she couldn't stay where she was because of medical issues, so she came over here, and she's adapting very nicely. So let's get on with it. I'm Rex Schildhouse, and because things on the internet seem loose, their date of reference is pretty quick. Today is Saturday, October 11th, 2025. And I'm going to make this one kind of long because on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2024, 2025, Tuesday, September 23rd. I'm looking at my sheet, kind of distracted. We visited the Four Corners Monument, the only place in the United States of America where you can put your foot down and be in 4 states: Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico at one time. It's in the Navajo Nation, and it's about an hour and a half drive from Gallup, New Mexico, where we stayed Monday night, and about 2.5 hours from Farmington, New Mexico, where we were staying Tuesday night. And it's one of those bucket list things. I think it's done really nicely. I like the way it's set up, and you're gonna see it. But it's in the middle of Nowheresville. It really is. And by the rules of the game, so to speak, your National Park Pass doesn't help you. It's $8 a car, I think, whatever. It was reasonable. It was a really good visit. So this is probably the shortest of the videos I've made in a long, long time. But let me address some other things, because I haven't done videos in a while because we've just been busy. So here's my backed up videos that I haven't done. And I'm not going to do all of them, obviously, but that's okay. We did a long vacation, August, September, up from Southern California into Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and then back home. So transit states, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona. And of all the places we've been on that trip, which were many, and 7,700 miles driving, the one place we would not go back to is Terry Bison Ranch, up in, I think it's Montana, Wyoming, wherever. Terry Bison Ranch. It's unsad, in my opinion, and it's false advertising, whatever. Anyways, that's one place we would not go back to. Another place down here, Cheyenne, Wyoming, is where Terry Bison Ranch is. One of the other places that was really notable was Deer Lodge, Montana, as I recall. And I should have maybe prepped this earlier. I wasn't worried about it. Deer Lodge, Montana is the old Montana prison, I think is what it is. Anyways, Deer Lodge, Montana turned out to be a phenomenal find. They have a massive amount of cars on display, and from all eras, old to fairly new, and in excellent condition. And the prison tour is really kind of neat, but the car museum is really cool. And pretty much the entire town is part of the museum complex. So there's 3 or 4 other museums in the immediate area that your admission is good for. So if you're going to go and see these, Deer Lodge, Montana, I think that's where it's at, plan on the entire day. We did, and we spent the entire day there. So it was really fantastic. So Shiloh's walking around making noise, not a big deal. So let's get on with the video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another one. On Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025, we visited the Four Corners Monument, And you can't really say Four Corners belongs to a state because it belongs to 4 states: Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado. And we'd heard a fair amount of positive and negative about this, and I am going to narrate some of this specific to the slides, I hope. This first one is, this slide here is the intersection of the 4 states, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. It's the only place in the United States of America where you can put your foot down in 4 states at one time. When we got there, there were probably 25-30 total people, visitors in the area, and we got the opportunity to get our photo taken a couple of times by a couple of very generous people, and we took other people's photos. And this is Joyce and I with our feet, and we're going to show you some other photos with our in 4 states at one time. At the time I took the photos, they looked good. Each state has its name in the groundwork, and each state also has a seal in its groundwork, and that's what you're seeing as you go through this. It just didn't come out quite as I had hoped, but at the same time, other people were trying to get their photos at the intersection at four corners, so to speak, and I was trying not to get in their photos. Sorry about that. 4 states meet here in freedom under God, and I tried to get decent pictures of the state emblems that are in each one of these positions, and I didn't realize till I was looking after we had gone that they weren't all that good. But trying to take photos without annoying other people gets to be fun. And moments after we had put our foot over on all 4 states at the same time, a group of school kids showed up. About 55 school kids showed up, which made it interesting. This is an overlook at the Four Corners Monument area, and those buildings in the background are sales booths, which were nice. You're going to see those in a little bit towards the end. They were relatively small, all very neatly done. Only 10 or 15 of the maybe 60 were occupied, and we did buy some stuff. They were at very reasonable price. I enjoyed talking to the people that were running them. Going to jump ahead slightly. These 2 photos are the backs of those sales booths. So they have a door in the back that you can, as you see here, you can back your vehicle up, open the door, fill your sales booth, lock your vehicle up, close the door, conduct sales in the monument area. Really well thought out and nicely built. As you walk around the monument, and I once again don't have really good pictures of all of these, there's 4 of these marble etched monuments, one for New Mexico, one for Arizona, one for Colorado, one for Utah, and each one has its own information about how the Four Corners area was defined, the disputes that were generated by it due to possible errors in determining exactly where instrument error type stuff. Pretty interesting, and I wish I had a better photo of it, but couldn't see it at the time I was taking the photos at the site. This is probably one of the shortest videos I think I've ever made on our trips. We were only at the site for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's about 2.5 hours from Gallup, New Mexico, and that's where we had stayed Monday night. Drove up to Four Corners Monument Tuesday morning, and then we drove about an hour and a half into Farmington, New Mexico. And we had beautiful weather. It was absolutely fantastic. and one of the booths that we bought stuff at was manned by a former Marine, and had a sense of humor, which I enjoyed. The other pictures here are just long-range shots around the area. This monument is in the middle of Nowheresville. There is nothing around here. About 5 miles away, there's a highway intersection with a gas station, a post office, a couple of other buildings there, but pretty much nothing there. And these photos emphasize that there is nothing there. However, we enjoyed it. It's one of the things that's now on our bucket list. We put our foot in 4 states at one time. There's only one place in contiguous 48 states in the United States of America you can do that, and that's here. And we enjoyed it. There is a fee to enter the monument. It's imposed by the Navajo Nation, and your gold card, if you're a veteran, doesn't work. Everybody has to pay the $8. So, and I think it's $8 per car. Whatever it was worth it, and we enjoyed the stop. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in another one.